Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Fatal Fury City of the Wolves as Chun Li on the Mysterious JG. We're picking up right where we left off at episode 1, even though this is episode 3. Between episodes, recording episode 2 and episode 1, I did a little grinding in episodes of Southtown. By fighting the golden enemy of Area 2 that drops ridiculous amounts of experience.
Let's get to work.
Okay. Are you going to get to work? Because I recall if you wait, yeah, she actually stands up and starts posing. There's nobody with whom I've actually done a full clear of the second mode of this. Although I think Chun Li is who I would use if I was going to do it, because
Shall we begin?
when you're fighting those gold guys who every shot you hit them with has a like 20% chance or 5% chance, like it's got a 1 in 20 chance of defeating them completely, and it either defeats them completely or does no damage. So for those fights, you tend to lose a lot by timeout, or you win. And for me, it's like, because I'm not very good at combos and fancy stuff, like, Chun-Li's amazing because, she has a super that does 7 hits. Like, you get the spinning bird kick to hit, it does, 7 hits. And a bunch of other things are, multi-hit supers. So she's great at that mode. She's much easier to grind with than a lot of other characters are. And now she's up to level 56. And I was grinding along, and then I realized, oh, I think I beat this mode with the characters I've beaten it with at around level 50. So we should be good. And I don't want to talk myself up too much, because I just got done beating story mode without taking a loss. And this mode can be harder than story mode when you got to fight a gauntlet of opponents. But we're now at level 56, and we're supposed to be at level 17 for this fight. So we should be good for a while. Bugs. Oh, hold on. Let me check my skills, though. I set up my skills to be entirely good against those guys, so I gave myself health boost and thing that brings health back. The healing hands means that I recover health when I land blows, and health boost means I have more hit points. And really, that's useful against the guys where damage doesn't matter at all, because you just have a certain % chance of beating them, and that's it. So boosts attacks and strength of normal attacks, command moves, and throws by 30%. That would mean I don't get to do fancy finishes and stuff, but that's not bad. Actually, let's do normal throw boost. Health boost is always good, actually. This kind of makes my specials not that important. We will do huge reduction of damage taken from normal attacks and command moves. Command moves are different from... Anyway. Yeah, so we need to be trying to throw people, which I like to do anyway with Chun Li, especially because she has an air throw. So I believe this character just went up to us and yelled, "Hey, I want to fight you." Like, I don't remember there being a story beyond that with Bugs. I am Bugs. Oh, I think we're going to be fine here. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so grinding... We're not going to have trouble with a fight for a while. Let's just say that. we might be able to just finish Island 2 and Island 3 in one video if it stays like this for long. Yeah, and we're getting no experience either. So we're just... I know it sounds silly, but now we're over leveled. I managed to find a way to do that in a Street Fighter game, which is actually a Fatal Fury game. Now, if I were to jump to the second mode, we would be... I think there'd be some of the easiest fights there we would be currently strong enough to do, but... Gah! The man falls to the ground, courtesy of a clean kick. Phew, Southtown isn't exactly the safest place around, is it? You've got me to contend with.
Chun Li, you're not hurt, are you? Sorry, I got my voice for a second. You must be so disappointed to see the city like this, especially after coming all this way.
Though taken aback, she returns the girl's empathy with a warm grin. It's not your fault this town's a shithole, Hotaru. No matter where you go, there will always be those who care only for themselves. I don't know if that's Hobbs or Locke that had that low view of humanity. So don't let it get you down.
Thank you, Chun Li. You're too kind.
Squee, squee. What does Bugs have to say about all this? With Hotaru's short stature, boundless enthusiasm, and ever-present smile, Chun-Li can't help but notice how similar she is to Li Fen. It's not fair to try to replace Li Fen here. They really do have a way of invigorating me, both of them, she says, slapping her breasts. Sorry. They continue their search, another crisis averted, until a fancy store in the distance catches their attention. How about a little detour? It looks like a nice place.
Wow, it's super cute. You're right. Let's check it out.
Check it out. The two excitedly browse the store's offering, each making purchases that suit their fancy. Well, I'd say we both enjoyed ourselves.
For sure, thanks to you, I found my new favorite shop.
You're not even going to tell us what they sell here? Squee. Quest complete. 60 bonus experience. Ooh. Now that they've spent a fair amount of time together, Hotaru begins to open up more to Chun-Li.
The truth is, I'm looking for my father. I know I'll find him someday, but so far it's been tough.
Have you tried checking the local bars?
So I figured that if I wanted to better my chances, I should polish up my martial arts skills.
That actually does make sense, but only if you know her backstory. It does seem like a random thing to say to somebody. I'm hoping to find my dad, and in order to do that, I must become an expert at martial arts. Okay, never mind. We are going to explain the backstory. That's great. What's the connection there, though, if you don't mind me asking, that is?
Oh, yeah, it's okay. See, he's a martial artist, too. What I remember the most about him is his strength. And, well, birds of a feather, right? Getting stronger will help lead me to him. That's the way I see it. I have to be strong.
And try to hang on for the truth.
Even more than I may be now. That's what pushes me every day.
There's a fire, a determination in Hotaru's eyes. Chun-Li, pensive, returns her gaze in kind. Martial arts are indeed highly personal. They mean something different to everyone. I bring good wishes to everybody. In your case, it seems to be an irreplaceable part of you, and your key to finding true happiness.
Yeah, I think so, too. That's all I ever wanted for father, for brother, and me, to just be happy together.
You didn't mention your mom. She's dead! A warmth swells up within Chun-Li, like the gentle light of a candle. Hotaru's bright smile has that sort of effect on those around her. Suddenly, a shout interrupts their heartwarming moment. Hey, that's totally them, right? Sure is, the one's causing all the trouble around here. Without another word, the vigilantes leap into the air, aiming straight for Chun-Li and Hotaru's heads. With their knives, the Kung Fu pair dodges in opposite directions, then whip around to face them once more. Come on, stay still. Pretty slippery, aren't you? But you can't run from all of us at once. There's billions of these ladies. The attack comes from both the sky and straight ahead. What? Chun-Li waves out of the way more than once and gets ready to fight. They're giving us no choice.
That's for sure.
I mean, some of the stories kind of try to have a story, but this is just like Chun-Li runs into Hotaru, and then a million people attack them. So we got to fight 3 different hyphens. It should be fine.
Think you can keep up?
I should even have a chance to hydrate before we fight.
Wah, 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 wah.
Round one. Get ready. Fight.
Yeah, just like random women in sports bras are attacking us in groups. Oh, she got the fancy reversal off. Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
For you.
Chun Li. Wait.
I should have kept healing hands on, though, actually, because I might have ended that fight at perfect health. I definitely took damage and got my way back up to a perfect using the healing hands before.
Fine. Coming for you. Down you go.
Perfect game. Chun Li wins. Round three. Get ready. Fight.
So they don't all look the same.
Quick. Coming for you. Fine. Coming for you. Coming for you.
The real challenge of fighting Chun Li is her unpredictability. You never know what move she's going to go for. I mean, she could go with the I'm coming for you kick, or the I'm coming for you kick, or the I'm coming for you kick. With happy churros. We had enough experience gained there that we almost noticed it. Big jump from the last fight, I guess because there was 3 opponents. Wah! See, they're all blonde now, but only one of them was blonde when we fought them. Chun-Li's refined kick knocks the women back in quick succession. Or kicks.
Take this, yeah.
Gna gna! Tar wraps things up on her end with a powerful Tension Show. Hey, you guys got tickets for the Tension Show? Are you alright, Hotaru? Oh, apparently so. Well done. Still, I'm sorry to get you tangled up in all this today.
Oh no, you don't need to apologize. I'm the one who suggested we go this way.
Chun-Li gently stops Hotaru before she can continue. Knock it off, she slaps her. But because of it, I've seen just how strong you are. Your training has really paid off, Hotaru. This voice is so much harder to do with a cold than Hotaru's is for some reason. Setting goals and making gradual progress is the path to true strength. I hope that doesn't make me sound too preachy. Or like I have a cold.
No, not at all. Wisdom like that is really helpful. I think it's because the chest is not involved at all in doing this voice, but it is involved
In doing this voice. Oh, that's right. Great, now then, I'll bet you got us all to the next place. Squee. Quest complete. The 60 plus experience from those just goes into a bank you can spend on anybody, so. The next location they arrive at is a large market, bustling with activity. Reminds me, I teach my classes in a place like this. Chun-Li happily takes in the atmosphere. Do you mind if we look around?
neither, not at all. Neither does Itokatsu.
Actually, I do. And so, with scrumptious food and thirst-quenching drinks all around, that's just what they do. They end up getting drunk off appletinis. Kicking the shit out of every man in town. And a few of the women. Look at all this fruit. It looks freshly picked. My favorite. My 2 great loves are fruit and education. Yeah, the shit you remember. Like the... I don't know if this was ever any kind of Street Fighter canon, but like the Game Facts, or GamePro magazine had profiles in everybody. And I think the only one I remember is Chun-Li liked fruit and education, because at one point Bobo and I had a gag where Blanca gave her an apple and said, "Apple for the teacher," and Chun-Li was just floored by how much she liked those 2 things and how they had been combined.
Real uproot true. Ikotatsu is a big fan of peaches.
The traveling duo is so engrossed in conversation. Oh yeah, you could tell. That's a really riveting conversation they're having. Then nobody notices a strange shadow flitting through the market. Target now in sight. It darts straight for Chun-Li from behind, where the best surprises always sneak up.
Eek! What? What is it?
Quest accepted. Somebody's sneaking up from behind. Face the unexpected. A loyal Hal. Rock Howard, okay. I guess he could sneak up on us for some reason. They turn around, startled, and come face to face with a stray dog. Oh. He casually trots past Otard and then starts barking at her companion.
Whoa, talk about deja vu.
Sorry about that. He took out before I could. A familiar face appears, panting heavily. Clearly, he was in hot pursuit of the runaway pooch.
Huh? Rock, oh, so he's yours?
I'm kind of looking after him for now. If you sure moves fast, the Rock is exhausted. Stranger danger, Hotaru. He may have been trying to protect you from me. That's a good boy. So brave of you. But don't worry, I'm her friend, okay? See? I'm talking to Rock Howard, by the way. She pets the dog's head and it vigorously wags its tail in delight. Oh, I didn't mean to make you that happy. Oh, God. Oh, it actually says it this time.
Why are you looking after him anyway?
Well, Billy's supposed to be, but they don't get along. So here the Rock is, on walking duty. He had some hang-up about asking Andy to do it. Ugh.
Poor Billy. I hope they can warm up to each other someday.
Yeah, the Rock too. But anyway, who is this you're with? Ah, I know that look. There's something you want to know, no doubt. Or rather, something your fists want to know. They want to know what it's like to get kicked in the face by me. Your fist's face. Or shall we dance? Look. You're just a stranger. So, if you wouldn't mind a fighter's challenge, the Rock's evil blood's boiling. The Rock can feel it. Look out! With that, Chun Li and the Rock get ready to rumble.
Hey, hold on, you two.
Here we go.
We are not holding on. We are fighting. And the fights with actual playable characters when you encounter them, I think are meant to be harder than fights with generics. But, it doesn't always come to pass.
Round one. Get ready. Fight.
Coming for you. Huh? Huh?
Oh, just jump, would you? I want to air throw you. And then he jumped for me, and I didn't even do it.
I'm coming for you. Lightning kicks. I'm coming for you.
Chun Li. Wait.
Better not slip up.
I guess this is 2 rounds.
Round.
On account of we haven't won yet.
Get ready. Fight.
I'm coming for you. Down you go.
I saw that coming. Oh, he blocked and then decided to stop blocking. That was dumb.
PT. Perfect day. Chun Li. Wait.
I did it.
You know, fighting with the confidence of knowing that all of your attacks do, like, way more damage than they should. I was technically taking that fight well anyway. Well, I hope that proved something to you, little boy. Your evil blood is raging, and that didn't do shit. He can't contain his blood rage. Look out! Whoa! Seizing an opening, Chun Li lets loose her trademark Tencho kicks, which I did not use in that fight. Strength and speed of the move makes the Rock fall to one knee. It seems you underestimated me. The Rock never said he was going to defeat you. The Rock just wanted to fight you. Ugh, I had a feeling you'd be tough just from the look in your eyes. But in the end, you totally blew the Rock out of the water. Still, at least I can... Sorry. Try that again. Still, at least the Rock can relax knowing that the Hotaru is in the hands.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying I'm weak?
Rock offers a handshake to Chun Li. She kicks him in the face. She kicks him in the nuts and gives him the DDT. The Rock's counting on you in case anything happens here in the South Town. If you ever run into any trouble yourself, just hit the Rock up. Hee hee. Brave wolves really do run wild here, the Chun Li sees. Alright then, deal. You have the Chun Li's word. Oh! You know, you're way too energetic for a... Whoa, stop! The dog suddenly pulls on his leash, throwing the rock off balance. Then it takes off without a single care in the world. It quickly disappears from view, dragging the rock along for the ride. Chun Li and Utaru stand in stunned silence for a moment, then eventually burst into a fit of laughter. Then random guys go, "We're going to fight you!" and the next fight begins. Stop! Never a dull moment with you, is there, Hotaru? I thought I'd be worried about Lee Fen. Shut up about Lee Fen. No one knows who she is. We don't care. We haven't played Street Fighter 6. If she's even in that game. She's probably from, like, Marvel vs. Tekken 4 or some shit. I thought I'd be worried about Lee Fen getting hurt in situations like this, but this is pretty fun. I should have brought her along with me. She could have beaten the rock.
Shall we get back on track? Let's keep moving.
With milk on the rocks. Alright. This shadow watch is over. The two come to a main street, basking in the warm rays of sunshine. So what's the plan once you find your father? Tara ponders for a moment. For some reason, she isn't exactly sure.
Well, I suppose I'd like us all to enjoy a nice family meal together, brother, father, and me.
Oh, that sounds lovely. As long as it involves fruit and education.
Yeah, it'll be my treat. I'll cook a ton of food for them. Just for them. They'll be crazy full by the end of it all.
They are gourmands, not gourmets.
I was real young when Mom died. Can hardly remember her, but I do recall her food was delicious and always made with love. If I can replicate that taste...
Okay.
She never taught me how to cook, mind you. But if I can replicate that taste, that feeling, I just know it'll bring us closer together.
How sweet of you. I don't know why Chun Li suddenly got so sinister. She puts her arm around Otaru and gives her a soft squeeze, smiling gently. I hope there's no other game where it's ever referenced that these two have a friendship, since they built this entire story mode around Chun Li wanting to adopt Otaru as her daughter. She really is just like Lee Fen, except that she's not going to break my heart like Lee Fen did. Hey! Otaru chuckles shyly, unused to such praise. But then suddenly a gruff yell rings through the air, jolting her out of the warm, soothing embrace. You, get away from her! Get away from her, you bitches. Ooh, all sorts of new stuff is going on. Why are you marked special and different? I mean, it's a actual playable character and not... is that why they're in the circle? What is the... Yeah, it seems like the ones that are in her circle are regular or playable characters. Now, this is a collection of playable characters. I don't get it. Anyway, this... Oh, Gato, man. Gato. This is her brother, by the way. The source of the voice is a stocky man with long dark hair.
But brother!
Gato is Spanish for cat. What are you doing to my sister, you witch? Move it now. You must be Hotaru's brother. That intensity is just loving concern, I assume. You called her your brother, or your sister, so I assume you're her brother.
But wait, you've got it all wrong, brother.
No, I did not have it wrong. She is being your friend, and I cannot have that.
Chun-Li is a lovely person. She'll make a great mom for us.
Hotaru shields her companion in an attempt to block Gato's advance. Unperturbed, he grabs her hand and roughly yanks her behind him. Get back.
Brother!
Chun Li watches their exchange and sighs knowingly. A little overprotective, don't you think? You can't protect her from me. Quiet, you don't know nothing about me. Gato hisses darkly, then charges forward with his palm outstretched. Dodging with ease, Chun Li makes sure it misses the mark. Shame it's come to this. Only one thing left to do. I'm gonna have to kick you in the face. That's pretty much what she does. So this has at least as much to do with Otaru as it has to do with Chun Li. Not that I had any particular idea what a Chun Li story mode set in the South Town of Fatal Fury would have been about anyway. Other than that it would have been about Mai Shiranui, which was what her story mode kind of ended up being about, sort of, kind of.
Get ready. Fight.
Down you go!
Not so fast.
Huh?
PT.
He's kind of one of the more fun characters to play as, even though, like, I don't know. I like playing as Gato, even though in the Fatal Fury games, all of his specials have shit range, which is normally pretty important in that game. But I'm doing a terrible job here. I'm going to win anyway, just because of like how high my damage is compared to his.
That was insane.
Chun Li, win.
Better not slip up.
Now that I'm overheated.
Round 2. Get ready. Fight. PT. Punch.
Ow. Like, that's a fun move.
Coming for you.
Just get ready for that sweet chin music. Just tap. She's warming up the band. She's warming up the band. Now that did not receive extra damage because I used normal 5, not, well, anyway. Well, I didn't do normal attack bonus 5. I did, normal attacks do reduce damage 5. So it's only the throws that are doing crazy damage. And just because we're high level, the SPG super kick is doing good.
I just emasculated your brother. How do you like that, Otaru?
Yeah, gadam ya. A sour Gato collapses the ground after Chun Li's fatal strike. No, final strike, not fatal.
You big dummy, what's the matter with you? That's our new mom.
Otaru moves to slap Gato, but Chun Li stays her hand. No, this one's mine, Chun Li says. Hotaru, his impetuous shows just how much you mean to him. I'm sure it's just the same for your father. Don't be so too hard on him.
Chun-Li, oh gosh. You really are way too good for my family. You do not know how fucked up we are.
Hotaru gives her brother an earnest look.
I'm sorry.
Gato staggers to his feet. This has got to be even more humiliating for him. He's back to the both of them. After a brief pause, he mutters quietly in response. You take care of my sister for me and forgive me for the misunderstanding. As he prepares to leave, Chun-Li helps Hotaru up so she can give him a proper send-off. And I've been watching Shogun where the Spanish character is Rodriguez. So he and the British sailor tend to say, take care of my sister for me, you festering son of a shit whore. Etc. Come on, we should go too.
Right, I'm going with you and not my brother, I guess, sure. Thank you for watching over me, brother. Dave Sullivan!
Alright, so that should unlock a new island, and you've acquired a new conversation. Let's investigate. And a new skill, Red Zone 3. Red Zone Cuba. First time clear bonus. Second southpaw. I think I'll just... Wow. Those two characters loved Chun-Li there. It was B. Janae and I guess the other one was Mai Shiranui. Anyway, let's just knock out this whole story mode. And like those prior two videos were almost an hour each. So let's just make this one extra long. Why not? Though presumably following the map to a T, the duo still manages to get lost, winding up on the main streets of East Island of all places. I thought they didn't have a map. The area is far from cheerful. Crime rates are high. Slums abound. And violent outbursts are the norm. I guess we don't have a north, south, east, west compass, but East Island appears to be west of 2nd South. While the strong survive, the weak withers away and dies, such as the simple yet grim reality of the city of Southtown and everywhere else. It's little wonder, then, that Chun-Li's calm and dignified demeanor turns many a head in her direction. Or that she already finds herself a prime target for more aggressive tendencies, like piranhas to their prey. Took a wrong turn somewhere, old lady. This part of town ain't safe for likes you. Oh, they're both cute. Why don't you come with me? I'll show you how to. We'll show you a real good time. You'll see. I'm Mac from. Wait. Mac from Jack's Cafe or Jack from Mac's Cafe? I can't remember what Art of Fighting character I'm being reminded of here. Alright, it's getting ridiculous. Not even Metro City has trouble on every corner. She barely finishes her comment before throwing a sharp kick to one of the biomen, who sails through the air in spectacular fashion. Hell, big mistake, lady. I've got special anti-kick skills equipped. You're not making it out of here alive. Surround them, don't let them escape. I should have known it would turn out like this. Yeah, you should have.
Don't worry, Chun Li, I got your back. Stay away, you meanies. Yeah.
Sorry, Otaro, but thanks. That'll be a big help. I guess the idea is that Hotaru is having her own separate fight against, like, we're going to fight 2 of these guys, and she's going to fight, like, 2 of them, and so on, and so on, and so on. Anyway, there's a... Give me a golden ninja warrior around here, too. Let's fight him. Asakura. Alright, we are poisoned in this one, but we will not bother to... I won't bother to switch to techniques that are especially good against the Gold Ninja Warriors. We just want to beat them once to see it. But yeah, this will be yet another Gold Ninja Warrior. In this case, it sounds like they might actually be a real ninja. Styles.
Final round. Get ready. Fight. SPT.
There we go.
Better not slip up.
So yeah, like I was using Bijane in the story mode before, the EOST mode before, and trying to have her get experience to fight like the 2nd difficulty level, but like her best fancy pants combo does like 3 or 4 hits, and I mean I'm sure she does better combos, but like her specials do 3 or 4. Chun-Li's got specials to do like 7 hits. She's just way better at getting the roulette thing to work. Also, the thing that B. Jeanette has that does 3 hits is really hard to get to connect. Because Chun-Li has like multiple things that just like, as long as they're standing in front of you and they're not blocking, you get 7 hits. Mossberg and Mossberg. So I assume that,
Think you can keep up?
I assume Hotaru is fighting at least one of these, one guy, because there were like actually 3 of them. Otherwise, what's going on? I mean, for real. Seriously, guys.
Round 1. Get ready. Fight. SPT.
Yeah, we do have like twice as many hit points as he has too.
Rock and rock.
Lightning kick and shadow kiss. Coming for you. Coming for you. Coming for you.
Wow, even my super kick couldn't knock him out of the wind-up punch. You really do got to throw him. Hey, he's got different colored clothes and shirt. I was trying for the extra fancy kick, but got that.
I did it.
I love beating men to death.
It's happening to her a lot in this town. I mean, probably shouldn't be dressed like that and walking around in the streets at night in a bad neighborhood. I'm not saying that. Oh, never mind. Yeah, let me not finish that thought. But no, it certainly does seem like somebody who would just be like, you know what, I want to beat the crap out of some guys, so I'm going to trick them into trying to make a move on me. A little bit. Yeah. Oh, okay, so there were 2 guys who were defeated by Hotaru. Phew, that's that. You okay there, Hotaru?
I'm dead. One of them stabbed me. I mean, fine. I can hold my own as a martial artist. After all, I am also a fighter like you.
Yeah, that's what we should have, is a World Heroes 2 Street Fighter 2 crossover where Chun Li can hang out with Ryoko.
Ryoko!
Sorry. We could have Cammy do battle with Joan of Arc, and we can finally see what would happen if Zangief were to meet Eric the Viking and Sagat were to do battle against Brock and the Nazi cyborg. Chun-Li watches as the young girl brushes herself off. Oh no, Zangief would probably end up hanging out with the Rasputin because they would speak Russian. In a brief time in Southtown, she's already seen Hotaru fight on more than one occasion. Yes, we know. Some elements of the girl's style differ from her own. She's able to feint attacks at will, for example. Martial arts should always be afforded the proper respect. Putting skills you've only half learned at the test can cost you your life. I'm telling myself that now as a reminder not to screw up. However, I'm sure she already had her fair share of life or death situations. What a promising future you have.
Huh? Do you say something?
Yes, the last thing I said was out loud. Squee. Oh, nothing. Hee hee. Chun-Li smiles kindly, and Hotaru can't help but do the same. There's a lot of descriptions of smiling going on here. I mean, I'll take this writing over Lost Odyssey's 1,000 years of time thinking about very young people's chests anytime, but... The latter is so innocent that you'd never believe she had stared death in the face, fighting an uphill battle, all for the sake of her dream. It makes even Chun-Li consider nurturing her growth as an official. Even Chun-Li, who apparently has this huge fixation with being a mother, consider nurturing her growth in official capacity as a mentor and instructor. But she already has a life and so many friends here. I doubt she'd want to leave it all behind. Quest complete. Your quest to separate her from her family. Traveling martial artists make their way through the shady slums, and all under the wicked watchful eye of even shadier-looking thugs. Naturally, Chun-Li continues to stand out. This gym isn't the place either.
I mean, this gym isn't the place either. If we come this far, yet we still haven't managed to find it, then...
You know, there is one gym in the game that is maintained by a playable character. So I don't know at what point we're just going to go to the fucking Shotokan gym of the Sakazaki family. Why is this not occurring to Hotaru? Then either we've missed it, or else it's somewhere a bit out of the way?
Maybe. I think I might have an idea, but hey, what gives?
Squee, squee. You know, I was trying to give Ikotatsu the Nobunaga voice, but my voice is just a little raw today. Ikotatsu suddenly leaps up from Hotaru's shoulder and takes off down a dark alleyway.
What's wrong, Ikotatsu? Ikotatsu?
Puzzled, Hotaru trails behind. But the sound of approaching footsteps compels her to keep her guard up. Squee. Itokatsu can be heard squeeing happily as the footsteps get closer. The silhouette of a man soon comes into view. Yo. Maybe this is finally happening. Yeah, the Sakazaki ending, the Art of Fighting team ending in the last Fatal Fury game was a bit silly. You know, hold on, I'm going to hydrate here. And involved the father of the clan switching over to, like, wanting to get a chain of Japanese barbecue restaurants going with the name of the family on them. And, like, Yuri and Robert Garcia seemed to be totally okay with this, and it was left to Ryo with the aid of the guy whose name I'm blanking on, but I think we're about to meet, being the only ones who still care about martial arts. No, Terry Bogard, never mind. That has nothing to do with anything. Let's fight him. Wolf Encounter. Be careful, Wolfman. There stands none other than Terry Bogard. Itokatsu scampering in delight around his feet. I knew it had to be you, Hotaru. Not many Martins are out here. I can't do his voice. Oh, this cold is killing me.
Hi, Terry. Oh, sorry about Itokatsu. Come on, Itokatsu. Don't bother him.
Squee. No, don't worry. It's okay.
Nah, I don't mind. What are you doing in a place like this? The place is America. Wait, before you answer, who's this?
I can't. I can tell the voice is not right. I'm getting over a cold, so my throat is still raw. Like I feel better, but I don't sound normal yet.
Before you answer, who's this?
Terry notices Chun Li behind Hotaru and greets her with a friendly, if not awkward, grin. Chun Li smiles back coyly. She has a thing for guys who look like Ken. There's no concealing that aura of yours. You must be the infamous Hungry Wolf of Southtown. He might act all calm and approachable with Hotaru, but the fighting vibe he gives off is something else. He's making her miss her vibe.
You've got someone like yourself. It better at your level, not even among the KOF crowd. You're okay.
She's also isn't she an internationally famous street fighter? And presumably the EOST stories do not take place in the same universe as the main stories, because these people have already met.
What do you say? A fancy a little spar?
Straight to the point, I see. Nice to meet you. I'm Chun Li. It's an honor to have someone of your status think of me that way. I happily accept.
Okay.
With his wry smile, the veteran fighters charge into battle. Fists meet as Metro City and Southtown collide head-on. There is a telltale fire ablaze in their eyes, a determined energy that swirls and swells like a raging sea. For these are two voracious wolves from two distant lands, with one commonality: the thrill of the fight.
Here we go.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, I'm being silly. Anyway, hopefully this will be a cakewalk and be very silly because we're over leveled. But right around the end of this, they should start getting challenging again, because this is about the level I was at when I won story mode with everyone else. Oh, he's got SPG no matter where he is on his meter.
Coming to you. Huh? 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 Down you go. Down you go. Coming for you. Coming for you.
Oh man, he almost got me. Oh, I got him perfect there.
Chun Li, wait.
I did it.
Your voracious wolf spirit is incredible. I just beat you perfect. You
Round
whatever.
2. Get
It's
ready.
fine.
Fight.
I'm sure you tried.
Yeah, of course. If I'm gonna take a hit if you do that.
I'm not giving up. Coming for you. Coming for you. Coming for you.
Close one. Chun Li, wait.
I came for him.
Slip up.
I mean, I'm coming for you.
I didn't mean that to be sexual, actually. I really didn't. And no quote. Okay. You know, sometimes she does that pose and then she says something. I mean, apparently she's not like freezing there. It's just the freeze frame. I mean, I'm not saying the spinning bird kick isn't physically impossible. It doesn't prove she can levitate, but she does need to spin around to get that, like, you know, rotary blade lift.
Oof, now that's a hefty kick.
Terry just manages to avoid Chun-Li's Adzan sliding along the ground.
Still, a loss is a loss. Ha ha, you got me.
Thanks for the compliment. You fight like a wild wolf yourself. Especially that first fight. Wolves are generally unable to land a blow against me. It was impossible to see through your movements. The two warriors shake hands firmly, satisfied with their contest.
Wow, what an awesome fight. Right, Itokatsu? And look how friendly they are now. That's so cool.
Squee. Squee. Taking another crack at this voice here.
Listen, Chun Li, if you ever need a hand in Southtown, you just say the word. And that word is okay. I'll be there in a flash. I am American.
Thanks. How nice of you. I'll keep that in mind. Otaru has a feeling she's heard that somewhere before. If you ever run into trouble yourself, just hit me up. If you're ever down in Texas, hit me up. That's just what The Rock said to Chun Li earlier.
Oh, The Rock, you and Terry are so alike. Trying to act like you are there to help Chun Li after she kicked your ass is a way of reasserting your manhood.
Huh? What about Rock?
Oh, nothing.
Squeeze.
Anyway, where are you two headed? Is it someplace in America? This place is pretty rough and tumble, you know.
We're looking for a place that does kung fu classes, but I'm afraid we haven't had much luck.
No kidding. You know, I think I saw a guy in a gi up ahead. Might have actually been told there even. You did?
Thanks for the tip. Wolves really do run in packs, it seems. Is it true that bogods are like dogs? You only fight in packs?
Hey, you're right. Just be careful out there.
Quest complete. I figure we got 2 more fights and then this is over. I mean, I gotta get to bed. Terry's lead draws the 2 travelers further down the slums, and the deeper they go, the darker it gets. The info came from Terry himself. It's gotta be right. He is known for being an expert on the location of potential people wearing gis. Well now, you certainly have a lot of faith in that guy, don't you? Chun Li chuckles jovially, prompting Hotaru to explain.
I love him. I will marry him someday. I mean, you bet. Everyone does, really. So much that if he were to skip town or worse turn bad, the whole of South Town would be in really big trouble. Right, Ikotatsu?
Whatever. The Martin's cries are in fact more excitement than agreement. Sure enough, it immediately hops down and scurries off again. Oh, you mean it didn't understand what she was saying and wasn't providing a thoughtful response? Oh, look at him go. Is he always this energetic?
No. Come on, Ikotatsu, what's gotten into you?
What's got into that, Martin? Friskies. At last, Hotaru gives chase once more. Squeeze. To her surprise, Itokatsu sounds even more delighted than last time. But before she can take action, a lone silhouette comes into view. What do we have here? That's what I'm hoping it is, because that would mean we're about to win. Because it's got to be that this is wrapping up with us fighting the karate dojo guy. I don't know, this is Keinar Heinlein. I guess he could be the finals guy, whatever. Crouching before Hotaru is Keinar Heinlein. He gently guides the Martin onto his hand and then rises with effortless grace. Hello, Itokatsu. I see you remember me. Unfortunately, I don't have any treats for you today. Squee.
Please don't spoil him, Kane.
Oh, I don't believe I am. Hotaru stares at the young idealist, silently willing him to hand Itokatsu back. Kine meets her gaze. A look of momentary dismay crosses his face. Without another word, he returns the Martin to its rightful owner. Then he turns his attention to Chun Li. You there, such elegance is hard to come by in this city. I take it you're the former ICPO agent that I've heard them talking so much about lately.
Excuse me?
What on earth are you doing in a place like this? Depending on your answer, perhaps He's got something on me. Definitely no ordinary civilian. Clearly there are many questions that could be asked of you, too. Though something tells me you'd prefer if I didn't pry. Fascinating. You certainly have a keen eye. Able to see not just through me, but the shadows that lie beyond. He gradually, I didn't start there, but I realized he's Maximilian Pegasus. With that concession, the 2 unacquainted fighters hop away from each other and prepare to duel. Oh, it is time to do.
Wait, what?
Squee.
Think you can keep up?
Ooh, Chun Li girl, you'll never be able to defeat me when I have the use of the Millennium Eye. The future is where you and I will be spending the rest of our lives. Sorry. I find that when I start doing a Maximilian Pegasus, he becomes Criswell.
Round one. Get ready. Fight.
Coming for you. Huh? Huh? Huh?
Ow.
Coming for you. Coming for you.
You think it's over?
Been a while since I've lost one, but it's certainly possible.
Down you go.
Not quite. Take last. Take this.
Coming for you.
You think it's over?
Giving up.
Yeah, I was trying for a spinning bird kick and it didn't spinning bird hit. Ow. Okay.
Wait.
Better not slip.
Yeah, at the level she's at level 70 something. He's I think at level 50 something. So
Two. Get ready.
I don't even see, but it does feel like I probably should have lost that one.
Quite.
Lightning kicks. I'm coming for you.
You think it's over?
I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
That was a little better.
Wait.
I did it.
Oh, man, I thought for a second she was like jumping up and down over his face, which would have been a different pose entirely. Everybody take a look. Sorry, I'm getting randy, I guess, as I get way late at night and really should already be in bed. Gotta get this thing wrapped up. Well done, indeed. It seems I underestimated you, Yugi boy.
Likewise. I mean,
Likewise. Likewise. It was a hard-fought match, but Chun Li emerged victorious.
oh my gosh, are you alright?
Perfectly. I've had much worse. And I fought much better. She gives Hotaru a reassuring pat, much to the girl's relief. It's then that Hotaru notices Kane's disheveled appearance. His tailored white coat is torn badly, courtesy of the former ICPO agent.
What about you, Kane?
Oh, a light little graze like this, all in a day's work. Now that we're on speaking terms, I may as well ask, did you happen to cross paths with the pair of guys in a gi? Or in gis, multiple gis, not two guys wearing one gi like two men in a horse costume. I did see some men running towards Geese Tower earlier. I can't say whether they're still there now, though. That's a good start. We should take a look around there, then.
You know what? I probably should have told you. All of these story modes end at Geese Tower somehow. Definitely. Alright, Chun Li, let's go. Thanks for the help, big man.
Squee, squee. Kane waits until the two are out of earshot, then takes out his phone and calls Vox. It's me. I just had a nice little encounter with the ex-agent. Looks like our intel was correct. All right, I'll check back in later. I knew my intel would be correct because it came from my Millennium Eye. Kane hangs up, his message delivered. In contemplative silence, Kane watches the Kung Fu pair disappear into the silence. You haven't changed since our Dark Palace encounter, Hotaru. I still recall your gaze, even as the whole world area fell to ruin. That look, those eyes, they remind me of my own sister. She really are just like her. Kine murmurs pensively, both mind and memory wandering. Then his hand begins to wander towards his pants, but with nobody around to hear, his words simply vanish into the abyss. Quest complete. Alright, so Special Boost 5. Hey, I've actually been waiting for that one. I don't know how much more of this mode I'm going to be playing, but that is one I've been kind of waiting to have show up.
This is it. Geese Tower.
Chun Li and Hotaru stand alone at the foot of the ominous building. The vicinity is deathly quiet, save for their own voices. There doesn't appear to be anyone here.
Maybe those guys already left, even Kine wasn't so sure.
Hotaru's voice is tinged with regret. Dejected, she casts her gaze downward. Only one way to find out. Let's head in. We might find them somewhere inside.
You're right. It wouldn't be hard to try.
Squee. And so the two set about exploring the tower's interior. Chun Li takes the opportunity to share what's been on her mind. You know, Hotaru, seeing you fight today has made me realize something. Even I still have a long way to go. Oh, I thought she was about to say, I'm going to become your mother now.
Sorry, you, Chun Li? No way. You're an old lady.
Oh, hey, believe me, I'm far from perfect, regardless of how you see me. Chun Li laughs dryly. Yeah, I know the feeling, Chun Li. It's really hard for me to do the Ken voice, or the Terry Bogard voice in particular. I hope that didn't dampen the mood too much. Anyway, it looks like that's the way up. Yo, over those stairs. You've unlocked a new stage. Oh, okay. I was wondering where the hell the story was going. I guess this makes sense. All right, whatever. We're not gonna bother to change her. Oh, she's level 35, so we are. If this is the last stage of this, then I'm way over leveled. So let's finish off Hotaru Fuba. Prove that she needs to be our new ward. Not little girl. We eventually reach the top floor of the tower, but there's still no sign of the men they've been looking for.
Not another dead end. I'm sorry, Chun Li.
It's alright. I appreciate all the help today, Hotaru. The help that failed to produce any results. I know it's selfish, but I do have one. I know it's selfish, but I want everything for me. Would you mind hearing me out?
Of course, I'll do whatever I can.
The look on her companion's face gives her pause. It's a serious, honest gaze, the most she's seen all day. Not only have I shown you what I lack, Hotaru, but also what I could learn from you. Which is why I invite you to spar. No holding back either, I mean it. The young girl nods slowly, unable to look away. Because there's murder sneaking up behind Chun Li. I do enjoy a good fight, you know, but not in a violent, obsessed way, I promise.
No, I totally get it. When I meet people as strong as you, I always want to test myself against them too.
We'll use our emotions. We'll speak with our fists.
But both their expressions soften into smiles of admiration. Then they both bow gracefully and assume their respective stances poised for the fight to begin.
Here we go.
Alright. I think this is the end of the EOST mode, but that's very hard to say. Oh, we've got conversations we've got to hear between them two. We unlocked one for being the last island, so I am ready for this to be over, though. I did not time this very well and need to be in bed. Merry Christmas. I'm tired and have a scratchy voice.
Round one. Get ready. Fight.
Watch me. I'm coming for you. I can't lose. I'm coming for you. Gotta act quick. I'm coming for you.
She was the opponent who gave me the most trouble in the story mode when we fought her, actually.
That wasn't bad.
But I actually used it right there. I waited for her to be going for the fireball and then hit it,
Slip up.
as opposed to just spamming it at any point where it was reasonably safe.
Round two.
I don't know why the portraits in the top of the screen have like a green tint on them.
I'm coming for you. Coming for you. Gotta act quick. Yeah.
Alright, this is not going well.
Down you go. I can't lose. Coming for you. Coming for you.
I don't know why mine always works, but I'm happy. I'm gonna hit the fireball. Oh, never mind. I did get to at least jump through that. It feels like lesser moves that... And she didn't even take all the hits because she was defeated. But I've definitely seen like lesser moves than that knock me out of that thing. But I guess it does count as a hop jump through fireball.
We're getting there. Every step counts.
When, unless I plan to take on the second mode of this game, which doesn't have a story. I'm not sure how much it matters to level up more. If there's anyone I'm going to do that with, just to see if anything happens, it would be Chun Li. Maybe it's not over. This doesn't sound like an ending theme. Yeah. The kung fu kicks clash in midair, swiftly and strongly. Both fighters are left reeling from the impact as they hit the ground. But they remain exhausted but unyielding. Well fought, Hotaru. Excellent form. You're much stronger than I could have ever imagined. I felt the sheer strength of your will in everything you did. Your movements, your kicks, every single attack. The path to martial arts mastery is a long and winding one. New faces, new discoveries, that's why I love it so.
Chun Li, get over yourself.
The smile that Chun Li gives Hotaru is pure, honest, and radiant. More beautiful even than what she saw when they first met. Why don't you come visit my neck of the woods sometime? I'd love to introduce you to Li Fen.
You already have a daughter? No!
I know you'll get along just fine.
I'd love that. There's so much I want to ask her. And you too. For example, I want to ask her, what's Chun Li's deal?
Before Chun Li can respond, her phone rings. Scrambling to take the call, she speaks for several moments as Hotaru waits politely, then hangs up. Gosh, Hotaru, I'm so sorry.
Huh?
That was a client who requested the class. If I'd known their number, we could have saved so much time. I'm so sorry for all the trouble. Now I really have to run. Let's spend more time together soon. You can't come with me to this class that I've been making you help me look for all day, though.
No, don't be sorry. I had a blast today. Hope everything turns out okay.
Really? She doesn't even get to go to the class. Oh, I guess this is the end of the story mode, then.
Oh, wait. Hold on just a second.
Hotaru dashes over to Chun Li before she leaves.
I'm here. I got this for you earlier. It's your own Marin. I thought it would really suit you. You don't mind, do you?
Chun Li certainly hadn't been expecting a gift of any sort, but her face lightens up in the instant all the same. Of course I don't mind. Thank you, Hotaru. Chun Li carefully accepts the package, pretty ribbon and all. Oh wow, what could it be? I can't wait to open it.
You'll see, but try not to get your hopes up too high. I wouldn't mind to make you feel disappointed or anything.
Oh, I could never. Not with a present handpicked by you, of course.
It's a turd. I'm not fucking with you really at this point.
Anyway, I'd better be off. Take care on your way home, Hotaru. The city's incredibly dangerous, it seems.
I will. Let's meet again soon.
So they just walked up into this tower, like Geese's martial arts final boss tower. There's no security or anything. Like, you can just go in, and then they fought. Hotaru continues to wave vigorously until Chun Li disappears from view.
Wow, she's so cool. Hope I can be like her someday. Better start drinking my milk.
I don't even know what that means. Squeeze. Later at the kung fu class. Oh yeah, see, those are the guy the guy there, the kind of flattened down afro. That's who I thought it was going to be with. Chun Li, we were worried you might not make it. Do forgive me. I'm afraid I got a little lost. I know I'm running late, so let me quickly set up my things. I looked all over for you, here, there, everywhere. We must have missed each other multiple times, even. Terry's lead turned out to be Marco and Tizok, of all people, and they in turn had been searching high and low for Chun Li. Well, he's wearing a mask, but it is one that leaves his face exposed. I'll do the mask for a second. Oh, well, for you to come all this way and eventually manage to find us, such movie dedication, it brings a tear to my heart. You were looking for her too, Birdman. Birdman, Katusha. Now, why did you tell me? Were we not searching together this entire time? Yeah, I'm not sure about that either. What? Chun Li quickly prepares. I didn't recognize you. You had your mask off. Chun Li quickly prepares for class. Her eyes come to rest on Hotaru's present. She opens the box curiously. Inside is a sweet little bottle of perfume. Seems to be a very citrusy scent, one of her favorites. Oh. Chun Li applies the perfume lightly. Smells heavenly. I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. Shall we begin? I would assume that is her adopted daughter that is not Hotaru floating around her head. Chun Li methodically guides Marco, Tizok, and the other students through a series of fundamental kung fu movements. Foundational. At the same time, the lovely scent of the perfume wafts gently through the air and around the class. Its fresh fragrance is a pleasant reminder of the time she spent with young Hotaru just a few short hours ago. Hee. It took me hours to get here, apparently. I'm going to have to give her something nice next time. You know, instead of the beating I gave her this time. Oh, I know. I'll go down to the shops with Li Fen once I'm back in Metro City. Chun Li thinks over the events of the day with a smile. It wasn't all smooth sailing, but that's what made it so fun. I wouldn't mind having a little getaway like that every now and again. You know, a day walking around the city, constantly being physically attacked. To those around her, she looks to be in deep conversation with nobody in particular. Marco and Tizok notice it too, despite the question marks floating around their heads. And despite their best attempts to maintain strict kung fu form, they can't help but tilt their heads in confusion. That story mode was slightly dumber than I thought it would be. I mean, it was cute at the end, but I've acquired a new special item. Just buff 5. Huge boost in attack strength of 10 counts after successful just defense. We've unlocked Southtown Plus, which doesn't really do anything. It's just the same mode with higher statted enemies and a level 90 enemy away to Agisa's Tower, but all 3 areas are unlocked from the beginning of it. So there's not a whole lot to it. But that's it. Yeah, it's just a mode where you can go around and fight with different characters to unlock, stuff, and we're done. And the story was, I guess the story was, hey, what if these 2 characters from different franchises were friends? Aww. I guess we only get, there's 3 different character sheets for Mr. Big, but there's only one for Chun Li. Womp womp. We can watch her entire ending, or all of her story content. Yeah, okay, so it's not Mai Shiranu, it's Hotaru and B. Jene, who are big fans. And we already did Hotaru's new teacher, so now we can do Let's Investigate, and then we will call it a video.
So, how goes the investigation?
And Christmas.
You mean that rumor about Shadaloo? The Shiranui network has uncovered the truth.
Oh, cool.
Wonderful. What's the
An
scoop?
actual story.
In short, Kainar Heinlein was behind it. He used his men to spread disinformation throughout the underworld.
Hein. He was in the tournament, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was
Why
weirdly
would he
protective
do that?
about
To
Itokatsu.
create an opportunity for himself, I suppose. I mean, the rebirth of the almighty Shadaloo? No doubt it would put Mr. Big, Billy Khan, and other criminals on high alert. At least for a while. And it's during that while that Kine would make his move.
I see. That Kine is one cunning individual. I get the feeling we're going to have to be particularly careful around him.
We certainly will. Oh, and one more thing.
My tits are bigger than your tits.
Sorry.
What is it, Mai?
Word on the street is there's a new dessert place that just opened up by the station. I think we should investigate.
Girls love chocolate.
Wow, your investigations are really thorough. Yes, let us leave no stone unturned.
I assume that they serve both fruit and education.
Anyway, yeah, I don't think they have any new of these involving the DLC characters. So there you go. The entire story, I guess for some characters, if you play through their story modes, things happen, but for others, it's like Ken Masters comes here looking for a person who named JB, who's some kind of villain in the Street Fighter universe that did something involving Ken, I guess. I don't know. But never finds him, because it turns out it was all rumors. And also, Chun Li comes here, and it's all rumors. And it's kind of like episodes of Southtown, The Phantom Menace. But you actually have to play episodes of Southtown to even find out that, that's just a bunch of bullshit that this Kine Heinlein character started. And it wasn't even directly to influence Chun Li. It was to throw off other characters. So yeah, the story for Chun Li is a bogus bullshit side story that doesn't affect anything. But that's probably okay because she's a DLC character in a game that isn't part of her own franchise. And my voice is dying. It is late. Merry Christmas. I hope somebody got some enjoyment out of this. This took longer than I thought it would take. But, I mean, if anybody felt like watching Chun Li kick people for a couple hours on Christmas, I'm glad I could make that happen for you. Merry Christmas, all. Good night. Good day. Happy New Year. Bye-bye. Go home and be a family man, which is what Gal would say to. I always was particularly.
Martial artist trains every day. But
Even
a real
Christmas.
master knows when to rest.
Yeah, so go to bed, kid.
Yeah, but anyway, Guile would say, "Go home and be a family man" to everybody, even Chun Li, and I always found that funny. So I was trying to use that as an outro when Chun Li gave me a better one, which was, "A real master knows when to rest." So I'm gonna go get some rest. Good night.